everyone, and welcome back to Drawn Peak, where learning English is easy, fun, and totally possible. I am Sarah.
And I am Samir. Hello, everyone. It is so great to be here with you today.
So how are you doing today?
Oh, I am doing incredibly well. How are things with you?
Well, I am feeling very happy today, but I have an embarrassing story.
Oh, no. I am sorry to hear that. Please tell us what happened.
Right. So it happened yesterday afternoon. I was visiting a local coffee shop. The weather was absolutely gorgeous outside. I was drinking my favorite tea. I felt completely calm. I was totally relaxed.
Yeah, that sounds like a perfect afternoon. What ruined the peaceful vibe?
Well, a man walked up to my table. He looked very friendly. He was super polite. He pointed at the empty chair beside me.
Okay.
And he asked, "Can I sit here?"
I mean, that is a very normal question.
Right. It is a completely normal question.
Yeah.
But I had a terrible reaction. I completely froze in my seat. Like, I turned into solid ice.
Oh, wow. You just stopped functioning completely.
Literally, yes. My brain just shut down entirely. I opened my mouth to speak. I desperately wanted to say yes, but absolutely nothing came out.
Oh, man. That physical reaction is incredibly stressful.
It was completely terrifying. The silence stretched on forever. He just waited for my answer. I stared at him blankly.
Yikes. That is so uncomfortable.
Right. Then I just nodded my head. I nodded like a broken robot. I did not speak one single word.
Now, please do not feel ashamed. This happens to every language learner. It happens to absolutely everyone listening today.
Really, it felt so deeply humiliating. My English is usually quite good. I converse with people every day, but my mind went totally blank.
Yeah, it is super common. And this introduces our core mission today. We must explore this freezing response deeply.
We really need to.
Exactly. We will help you stop freezing entirely. We will build your speaking confidence together.
Oh, I really need this deep dive. Why does this freezing actually happen? I knew the right English words. The answer was incredibly simple to say.
Well, the root cause is psychological. It is basically the fear of making mistakes.
Just the fear of a mistake. Does fear really cause physical paralysis? I was not in any physical danger.
Your brain completely disagrees with you. Your brain perceived a major social threat. It treats social mistakes like physical danger.
Wait, seriously? So my brain thinks I am dying over a simple grammar mistake?
Yes, it is an ancient evolutionary response. Human brains are basically survival machines.
Oh, right. That makes sense.
Thousands of years ago, tribes mattered deeply. Being rejected from the tribe meant death. You could not survive alone.
That makes total biological sense. We needed social acceptance to survive. My brain wanted to protect my status. It feared social rejection from a stranger.
Exactly. It triggered a fight or flight response, or in your case, a freeze response.
Wow. It wanted me to stay perfectly safe? It decided silence was the safest option.
Right. Fear deeply affects absolutely everyone. It even controlled my own life choices.
Wait, really? I find that very hard to believe. You always seem perfectly confident speaking.
I was definitely not always confident. I dreamed of teaching English online. It was my biggest professional goal. But I delayed it for several years.
That is so surprising to hear. Why did you wait so long?
Well, I kept waiting for perfect conditions. I wanted a much more expensive camera. I wanted a flawless video background. I convinced myself I was just preparing.
Oh, I see. But you were actually just hiding. You were hiding behind those technical excuses.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
It is a massive trap called procrastination. Procrastination is really just fear in disguise. It is fear wearing a nice coat.
Fear wearing a nice coat. I absolutely love that metaphor. The coat looks highly professional and safe, but it hides your deep, paralyzing anxiety.
Exactly. I was terrified of making public mistakes. I feared looking silly on camera. Have you ever made a big public mistake?
Oh, absolutely. I have a terrible classroom story.
Oh, do share.
I was sitting in my English class. I wanted to share my current feelings. I tried to say, "I'm bored."
Okay, a simple sentence.
You're right. But I used the wrong word entirely. I proudly announced, "I am boring."
Oh no, that changes the meaning completely. How did the classroom react to that?
The entire class stared right at me. My teacher looked very, very surprised. Then everyone started laughing out loud. I wanted to melt right into the floor.
Oof, social rejection feels like physical pain. Did you survive the embarrassment?
You know, the laughter actually stopped very quickly. The teacher moved to the next topic. The world did not end at all, and I never made that mistake again.
See, that is the crucial takeaway here. Think about a baby learning to walk. A baby falls down constantly every day.
Yeah, but that is totally normal for babies. Their leg muscles are still very weak. They tumble over every single day.
Right, but does the baby ever feel embarrassed? Do they decide walking is too difficult?
No, they never give up walking. They just stand right back up again. They try again without any shame.
Exactly. Speaking English works the exact same way. You will stumble over your words often. You will definitely make silly mistakes, but you must get back up quickly.
I see the connection clearly now. The fear of the mistake is huge. It is much bigger than the actual mistake. The anxiety causes the real damage.
You are completely right. Mistakes are actually our greatest teachers. They highlight exactly what we need to learn. They are never our true enemies.
We must embrace them fully to grow.
Yes, exactly.
Well, understanding the psychological root cause is fascinating. I know why my ancient brain panicked, but I need highly practical advice now.
Of course.
Like, what should you do in that exact moment? How do we fix a completely blank mind?
Well, we have 3 highly effective steps. You can use them absolutely anywhere. Step 1 is taking a deep breath.
Just a deep breath? That seems too simple. How does air fix a panicking brain?
It changes your body physically and instantly. When you freeze, your heart rate spikes. Your nervous system goes into total overdrive.
Yeah, it feels like a massive adrenaline rush. My chest always gets very tight. My breathing becomes very shallow and fast.
Right. A slow, deep breath breaks that physical cycle. It stimulates your vagus nerve directly.
Oh, I have read about the vagus nerve. It connects your brain to your gut. It controls your body's relaxation response.
You got it. It acts like a biological brake pedal. It tells your anxious brain you are safe. It proves there is no physical danger.
Wow. So oxygen literally forces my panic down. It proves I am not being attacked. That is a powerful biological trick.
It is. It stops the fight or flight response immediately.
Okay, breathing fixes my racing heart nicely, but my mind is still completely blank. I still need actual words to say.
And that leads perfectly to our second step. You need to use filler phrases.
Filler phrases like saying or won't I just sound uneducated and lost?
Well, avoid those specific sounds if possible. Use complete, polite filler phrases instead. They give your brain extra time gracefully.
That makes sense. Can you give me some strong examples?
Sure, you can say that is a great point, or try saying, let me think.
Oh, I see. I could also ask for helpful clarification. I could say, can you say that again?
Yes, that is a fantastic choice. These phrases serve a very specific purpose. They reduce your immediate cognitive load.
Cognitive load, does that mean my brain's workload?
Exactly. Speaking a second language requires heavy processing. Your brain needs time to translate words. It needs time to form proper grammar.
Right, so these phrases buy me 3 or 4 seconds. My brain can quietly catch up behind the scenes.
Precisely. It prevents awkward, dead silence. You stay actively engaged in the conversation. Even native speakers use them constantly.
Yeah, I definitely prefer that over nodding silently. It keeps the conversational rhythm flowing naturally. So, what is the final step to unfreeze?
Step 3 changes your whole speaking mindset. Aim to be understood, not perfect.
Oh, wow. This advice shifts my entire goal completely. It removes the heavy burden of perfectionism.
Yes, language is about simple human connection. It is exchanging ideas with another person. It is never a strict grammar test.
We forget that crucial fact entirely. We try sounding like walking textbooks. We stress over every single verb tense.
But the listener only wants your meaning. Think about basic communication theory. If they understand you, the communication succeeded.
Right. If I say, yesterday I go store, you still understand my exact meaning completely. The grammar is wrong, but the message survives.
Exactly. Perfect grammar is just extra polish. Human connection is the primary goal.
That is incredibly liberating for me. I can stop striving for impossible perfection. These 3 steps are absolutely golden.
I'm so glad you think so.
Breathe deeply, use phrases, prioritize pure connection.
Yes, they will stop the freezing response quickly.
But I still have a lingering worry inside. Conversing still feels incredibly heavy sometimes.
Oh. Share your worry with us. We can analyze it together right now.
Well, the social pressure feels truly overwhelming. I constantly worry about harsh judgment. I feel people watching my mistakes very closely. I feel like everyone is grading me.
Oh, I completely understand that feeling. This is a universal human fear. Our brains lie to us constantly.
They really do.
There is actually a scientific term for this phenomenon. It is called the spotlight effect.
The spotlight effect.
Yep.
I have never heard that psychological term.
Imagine a dark theater stage. A bright spotlight shines right on you.
Yes, that perfectly describes my internal feeling. I feel hypervisible to everyone around me. I assume they see every tiny flaw. I assume they remember my mistakes forever.
But here is the comforting scientific truth. Nobody is actually analyzing your mistakes closely.
Wait, really? Nobody's judging my terrible pronunciation?
Nobody at all.
Yeah.
Humans are naturally egocentric creatures. They're mostly thinking about themselves constantly.
That is crazy. What are they thinking about instead?
Oh, they are worried about their own messy lives. They are planning their weekly grocery lists. They are stressing about their own jobs.
And in a conversation, what about then?
In conversation, they plan their next sentence. They're just waiting for their turn to speak.
They're just waiting for their turn. They're not grading my spoken English.
Exactly. People are the main characters of their own lives. You are just a brief background character to them.
Wow. Being a background character sounds deeply relaxing. I am genuinely surprised by this scientific revelation. It takes the target off my back entirely.
It really does. The bright spotlight only exists in your mind. Your anxious brain created the intense pressure alone.
This changes my entire perspective on speaking. I am truly free to make mistakes safely. Nobody cares about my missed vocabulary words.
You can finally drop that heavy baggage today. You can speak with true freedom now.
This deep dive has been wonderfully encouraging. My speaking confidence is already growing significantly.
I love hearing that. And before we wrap up, I have more. I want to share one bonus strategy.
Oh, I always love a good bonus strategy. What is your ultimate secret tip?
Well, I want to give you a mental safety net. This will combat the spotlight effect entirely. It will catch you when you panic suddenly.
Okay, I am completely ready for this secret.
You must learn exactly 5 phrases. Learn them perfectly by heart today.
Wait, only 5 phrases. Why not 50 phrases? 50 phrases seems much better for overall fluency.
50 phrases require too much active memory recall. You need these 5 to be completely automatic.
Oh, I see. You mean like pure muscle memory? Like driving a car or riding a bike?
Yes, exactly. It relies on your procedural memory. You must be able to say them in your sleep. They must bypass your conscious thought completely.
How does this automatic memory protect me?
Well, think back to the coffee shop incident. Your conscious brain froze in sheer panic.
Yes, my working memory completely shut down.
But procedural memory survives the panic response. Your automatic memory takes over immediately.
Oh. It skips the frozen part of my brain. It gives me an instant escape route.
Precisely. It requires deep, repetitive neural pathways. You build myelin around those specific brain circuits.
That is brilliant. What are some good phrases to learn?
Well, I totally agree. It's a very safe choice. Let me explain is another powerful option.
Oh, that is an interesting question. Works perfectly too.
Yes, because you practice them thousands of times. You do not need to construct the grammar. Your mouth just says the words automatically.
That is amazing. They will instantly calm my nervous system down. I will quickly regain control of the conversation.
Exactly. You will buy time and stay perfectly calm.
I will definitely choose my 5 phrases tonight. I highly recommend you do the same. Practice them until they feel totally effortless.
Write them down on paper today. Say them loud in the mirror tomorrow.
This is all such great advice. Let me summarize everything very quickly. We covered so much psychological ground today.
Yes, we really did. Go ahead, give us the quick summary.
Okay. First, remember that mistakes are our teachers. They trigger our ancient fear of rejection, but they are never our true enemies.
Right.
Second, remember the 3 steps to unfreeze. Take a deep breath to calm your vagus nerve. Use your filler words to reduce cognitive load. Aim for pure understanding, not absolute perfection.
Direct.
Third, remember the spotlight effect. The spotlight is only in your anxious head. Nobody is actively judging your daily mistakes. People are too busy thinking about themselves. And finally, use the bonus safety tip. Learn exactly 5 phrases by heart. Build those deep neural pathways through repetition. They will be your ultimate automatic safety net.
That was a truly perfect summary.
Thank you. I feel so much better now.
Every confident speaker was once afraid. You are already on the right path.
If you found this lesson helpful, please like, subscribe, and share Draw and Peek with a friend who is learning English. It really helps us so much.
Thank you for spending this time with us. See you in the next episode.
Goodbye, Samir.
Goodbye, Sarah. Bye, everyone.